Hello, friends, and welcome back to a brand new episode of True Stories that take you deep into adventure, fear, and surprises. Today I'm going to tell you an incredible story, unbelievable yet completely real, about an American man named Michael who decided to leave his comfortable life behind and embark on a journey into one of the wildest places on Earth, the Amazon rainforest in Peru. This story is full of emotions, suspense, and moments that will make your heart race. Everything began on a sunny summer morning when Michael packed his heavy backpack, filled with gear, his tent, food, and camera equipment. His heart was full of excitement, and his mind was eager to explore the breathtaking nature far from the noise of the city. Little did he know that this trip would change his life completely, confronting him with fear, tension, and amazement like he had never experienced before. In the first few days, the forest was beautiful and enchanting. Towering trees, the sounds of birds, and flowing water were all around, filling the air with a strange energy. Michael felt truly alive for the first time in years. But with every step he took, he also felt a deep kind of loneliness, a loneliness unlike anything he knew in his daily life. Everything around him was new and mysterious. Every corner of the forest hid the secrets of nature. As he ventured further, he decided to leave the known path to explore new areas. But before long, he realized he had lost his way. He tried to turn back, but the place he thought he knew had become unrecognizable. The trees were thick, the light barely penetrated the canopy, and familiar trails had disappeared. His heart began to race, and his inner voice echoed in his mind. Where am I? How will I get out of here? After hours of walking and searching, exhaustion took over. His knees hurt, his back ached under the heavy pack, and thirst was consuming him. Suddenly, he noticed movement among the trees, something he had not expected. A group of people, wearing traditional clothing and carrying simple tools, appeared before him. At first, Michael froze, his heart pounding, his mind trying to make sense of what was happening. What if they attack me? What if? But something strange happened. Instead of attacking, they cautiously approached him. They didn't speak a language he could understand, but their eyes were full of curiosity, and they gestured for him to follow them. Michael's heart swung between fear and confusion, yet a strange sense of reassurance settled inside him. Something told him, maybe they don't mean harm. They took him to their camp, a place that seemed frozen in time. There were small huts made of wood and leaves, small fires burning, and the aroma of cooking filling the air. There, Michael discovered that these people lived a very simple life, relying on fishing and gathering fruits. He didn't understand their language, but gestures and smiles were enough to communicate. During the first nights, he sat by the fire, listening to the sounds of nature, watching them share food and stories through hand signs. His heart was filled with awe and gratitude. He had never expected to receive such a warm welcome in the middle of a remote forest. Slowly, the fear that had dominated him at first began to fade, replaced by curiosity and admiration. Michael learned a lot about their lives, how they fished in the river, gathered edible fruits, and maintained a balance with the surrounding nature. Every day brought a new adventure, and every night was filled with stories, gestures, and laughter. As the days went by, he realized something important. The world is full of wonders and beauty, and assumptions and fear can often block amazing opportunities. What he had feared at first turned out to be one of the greatest lessons of his life. When it was finally time to leave, they helped him find his path back and gave him a small but precious gift, a handcrafted wooden necklace to remind him of the time he spent with them. He said goodbye with a smile, but his heart was filled with gratitude and respect. Upon reaching the nearest town, he realized that his experience was far more than just a camping trip. It was a life-changing adventure, teaching him that curiosity, respect, and openness to others can open doors to unforgettable experiences. Friends, this story reminds us that the world is full of surprises. Sometimes what seems scary or unfamiliar at first turns into an experience that changes our lives completely. Have you ever been in a situation where fear turned into trust and friendship? Share your experiences in the comments. I love reading your stories and engaging with them. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more incredible stories from around the world. Thank you so much for listening, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next story.